Wilmington, and this is the final guest, plural, guest of the
right.
show. I know, this one we're really excited about. So I'm here to introduce Ken Livingston from United Way, the director of Get Delaware Reading. And then we have Naeem Collins, the Recreation Program Coordinator, as well as our Spelling Bee champions.
Yeah.
Adine Finney, right here. Whoa, right, yeah, where's the audience? We have Amir Lampkins right here. And then we have Sarah Barker. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Yes, thank you. Congratulations to you three.
Thank you.
Oh, really? That is an honor. So let's talk about it, right, Ivan?
Let's talk about it. I'm
So-
excited.
So tell us a little bit about, and gentlemen, please chime in at any time. I'll obviously be talking to Amir, Adine, and Sarah. But tell us a little bit about the event. So when was it?
The event was like February 22nd.
February 22nd, and where was it held at?
I think, I don't know the place, but
So it was held at William Hicks Anderson Community Center,
Okay,
Right on the
excellent.
west side.
right on the west side. And so we had about 47 participants.
Excellent.
And as many people are watching today, we see 3 of our champions. And so we were well, actually we had 4 champions,
Okay.
but the 3 that show up today, but we're so honored to be able to put on such an event of that magnitude for the city of Wilmington. So it was pretty much a community spelling bee.
Right. What made you do that?
Well, it was also in partnership with United Way of Delaware. I am Recreation Program Coordinator for the City of Wilmington. And generally when you think of a spelling bee, it's usually on the school level.
Right.
But we wanted to do for the City of Wilmington is actually to try to highlight and showcase young people who in our community who can spell, to try to increase their vocabulary, their linguistic prowess, and just to show people that we're behind them as a community.
Right. All right, Ken, you've been doing a lot of things with the United Way since you've been there. What does the spelling bee mean to you?
Man, that's a great question. The spelling bee means to me is just the time, the dedication, the hard work, and kind of when you, like you said earlier in the earlier segment, like when you have an idea and then you put some partners together and then that idea comes to fruition. So for me, the spelling bee was just a long time coming. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to partner with Naeem in the city of Wilmington and just use connections that I have at throughout the state and in the schools, just to be able to promote, to advertise, get the students registered, and then have a location where we could have such a phenomenal event.
I love it. I love it. Okay, this is for you. What was the hardest word? What was the hardest word for you?
He couldn't wait to ask this question.
the hardest word for me was like around I think the word was intermediate or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
How about you, Sarah?
Here, pass the
the
mic.
mic.
There you go. We're going to share the mic.
Either hydration or the word I got out on Delaware just because I messed up letters on
That's
Delaware.
okay. That's all right. These are tough words. And for you, sir, what was the word that you thought was the hardest word?
There was a word that I don't think I remember practicing, and I forgot the word. But
It's okay. It's okay.
That's all right.
I think
That's
it
all
started
right.
with the
Listen,
R.
the fact that you had the courage to get in front of all those people and try something different.
Yeah.
And I remember when I participated in a spelling bee, I believe I was in 5th grade.
Wow.
And I was making it far in the spelling bee. I kept getting all the words right.
Right.
I don't remember the word that I got wrong. I'm sure my mom will remind me. She's like, I remember. But I remember being in front of all these people, and I was very nervous, but I knew I had to concentrate, and I had to stay focused on spelling the word. So could you kind of maybe you could tell me, anyone could share with me, how was it like? Did they ask you the word and did they have to say it twice in a sentence? How was the experience like when it was your turn?
I was excited to spell the word because it seemed like I was going to do something that I haven't done before.
Nice.
Right,
Nice.
that's right.
How about you, Sarah?
Yep, share the mic.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
How much fun did you have?
It was pretty fun.
It was pretty fun. Right. And for you, Amir?
So, what was the question again?
I know, right? We were talking about the experience. What was it like as far as how did they ask you the word? Did you have to put it in a sentence, or did the person asking you to spell the word put it in a sentence for you?
It was some words I asked them to put in a sentence, and some
Okay.
words I asked them to like repeat and stuff, so
Okay.
I could get the word correct and everything.
Oh, so you can ask them to repeat it again.
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. So were there any rules? I'm sure there was a ton of rules. Want to list some of the rules that you had? Do you remember?
I don't really remember.
Were you allowed to have any
Oh
paper
yeah,
or
you was
notebook?
allowed to have paper
You
to
had-
write the word and
So you could have a notebook in your hand to
Yes.
write the word. Okay, that must have
Yes.
been very helpful, right?
We're gonna have a grown-up spelling bee. We're gonna have a grown-up spelling bee. Ken and Naeem, but please answer this for me. The importance of reading. How important is it for younger children today?
It's definitely very important for students to learn how to read, because we know that literacy is really the building blocks and the foundation for everything that you're set to do in life.
Right.
So we really wanted to have this spelling bee, once again, to promote literacy, but we wanted to do something out of the box to really promote and champion literacy, something that the students could have fun with. We wanted to ensure that we're increasing students' self-esteem.
Right.
We provided the definition of the words, so we're increasing the student vocabulary.
Right.
And also, once again, just as the dean mentioned, we're giving them the opportunity to do something that they might not have had the opportunity to do before. So we want them to expand and just continue to grow and learn, and just have fun with it. So I'm glad we had the opportunity to do it.
I'm glad you. I'm sorry, Vin.
No,
I'm
that's
glad you
okay.
brothers actually put this together because, and that we have a great opportunity to lift you up, and the three amazing students here, because it's something that within our community is definitely needed. And again, it's just an honor to have capeless superheroes here to just do what they do, not because of fame or fortune, because they care. So I want to know, what do you all want to be when you grow up?
Oh, that's a good question.
so like, what I wanted to be is that I wanted to be like a car like company owner when I grew up, and like own some more like shopping companies and that.
Is his mom here? Good job, Mom. All right. How about you, Sarah?
I kind of want to do like some form of baking when I'm older.
I have a kitchen in the other studio, and we can create like some cooking shows for you. Dad, great job, Dad. All right. How about you?
I was thinking about being a gamer, but then I wanted to do something else, but I'm still thinking about.
Look, Mom, Dad. Now, if you don't know, and I have to give a special shout out to Mom and Dad here. Do you know Mom and Dad?
Yes, we had them on the show.
No. Yes.
Lyrical
Now,
Math.
look, yo, Mom and Dad, y'all just hop behind me real quick. Come on, because I you guys freaking rock. Lyrical Math, Mom and Dad created this amazing program wrapped around math, right? And these two are freaking amazing. And real quick, can I see your microphone real quick? Because I want you to.
You know he's gonna do.
Yeah. You shouldn't come here if you don't think I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Understood.
Right, it's our network. We can do it. Go ahead and tell
Absolutely.
them about Lyrical Math.
So Lyrical Math is a data-proven, research-based hip-hop math program, math intervention program. We teach basic math skills through instructional hip-hop music.
Go ahead, girl.
You know what he's
would you like
asking
me
you
to
to do
say?
now.
How long you been doing?
Oh, we've been rocking out for 8 years now.
Yes, 8
Yeah.
years.
So we've
And
partnered.
we recently, go ahead.
I was going to say we partnered with a lot of schools and youth organizations in Delaware and outside of Delaware.
Yes.
Just want to push in and help close the math academic achievement gap.
Absolutely.
I remember when
Superheroes, man. I
I
gotta listen
remember
to this
when you
about,
were on
man.
the show and we interviewed you. I think it was a little over a year ago, maybe
Yes.
2 years
Maybe about 2 years ago.
now. And I remember you saying that you had created this curriculum and that you were presenting it to schools.
Absolutely.
And this was the beginning of it.
Yes.
So it's nice to
Yes.
hear that it's continuing. You're in schools now, and you're
Yes.
obviously continuing to grow. So
Both charter and public.
it's
public
amazing.
schools.
That's
Absolutely.
amazing. Very excited for you both.
And I just want to shout out brother Ken Livingston, because he is one of the community partners that we've been able to work with. And brother Naeem, we've actually worked with him as well. So it's great to have people like you all.
We
that-
love these guys.
Right, and you all that, you see people in a community that have something to share with the people that you're working with, and how we can all just connect. So thank you for everything that
course.
we
Oh, you're more than welcome. So I'm holding this check. Is this for us? For DETV?
No, it's for the champion.
Yeah,
This is
that
for
was
the
actually a
champion.
Get that back
dean's
to
check.
him.
Okay,
Yes.
so who
That was
won
a-
first place?
A dean won first place.
Adeem, you won first place. So that trophy, can you grab that trophy right there? That, or point to it. That trophy, bro, that's bigger than you, bro. But great job. Congratulations. Congrats.
Yes.
Give him a big round of applause.
Yes.
So you have 500 smack, big ones. What you gonna do with it? Am I right? This,
Yeah, he
It was
won
$500.
$500.
I thought it was 5,000.
No.
Okay, so okay, United Way. $500. What are you gonna do with your $500?
I tithed it to the church, and I invested it,
Invested it.
He said investment.
Wow.
and then I used the rest of the money on a gift card.
All right. He said church, invest. I love it. I love
That's
it.
perfect. I do want to make mention that Amir Lampkins was our second place winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. And then we had Sarah Barker as our third place. Congratulations.
Congrats, Sarah.
And then I do want to make mention to our fourth place winner, Genesis. It was Genesis
Genesis
Rhine.
Rhine.
Yep, Genesis Rhine is our fourth place winner. She wasn't able to be here, but I wanted to make note of that. I do have a question for you, gentlemen. Can anyone participate in the spelling bee, or how did you narrow it down to the participants?
Very good question. Well, that was something that Ken and I was kind of working through. And we kind of narrowed it down to the third to fifth graders, even though that we wanted to give opportunities for everyone, especially when it came down to the registration, because we did have a few first graders and even second graders, and I think I saw maybe one sixth grader, so that was hard to tell them no. But we wanted to kind of just maintain the integrity of the competition and keep it fair. And so unfortunately we had to kind of decline their participation at this time, but we said, we're going to put on more to be able to open up more opportunities for those in high school and even in the first, second, and third
Wow.
grades.
How many applicants did you have?
We had a total of that evening 47.
Okay.
We went in with the goal of only having about 40.
Okay.
And then that was another logistics
Exceeded.
that Ken and I was working through, because people have started
Yeah.
to register, and even had a few, even at the day of the event, that wanted to register at that time. So we said, that was just little stuff that we're working through, because it was
Yeah.
our first.
Second was always better.
Second is always
Right.
better.
Yeah.
So the second time around, we'll have an alternate list and
Okay.
give people opportunity
Yeah.
to be able to participate if they need to.
So Ken, what's next for you in the United Way? Because I know you're always doing something that's educational based and for the community. What's next? Because I don't want anyone to miss it.
Yeah, just continuing to champion literacy, honestly, Ivan. Just making sure that we get the word out about the importance of literacy. One of my superpowers at United Way is really being able to put books in students' hands.
Right.
So really just still fundraising and make sure that I'm going out to the community, and also just being visible in our schools to ensure that students have books. And I want to always make sure that I give out books that students see themselves in, because we know those are the books that the students are going to continue to pick up and read.
Right.
So once again, just continuing to drive literacy, keeping on that cape, and just being out in the community. And once again, thank you to you for having us on, because during the spelling bee, we were able to come on and do a commercial and do the show and really advertise the spelling bee. And to Naeem's point, like, we even had students that came to us from right across the line in PA, and then the student came to us from New Jersey as well.
Wow.
So it was really leveraging the support of DETV to get the word out about the spelling bee, that we were able to leverage and recruit so many students to participate.
That's what we do. We work together, right? For the bigger goal,
Right.
for the common goal, right? And we do it without asking any questions. All right. Woo! Okay, I'm charged up for the day. All right.
I know.
Real
I
quick,
know.
Give me a word. Give me a word. Give me a word.
Give-
Before we leave,
You better
I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to all of our parents,
Yes.
all of our community leaders, our teachers, our advocates, United Way of Delaware, the City of Wilmington, Councilwoman Brigida Fields. So we just want to thank all of our partners and our sponsors who really help to make this Spelling Bee come to fruition. Once again, we are in the process of planning our next one.
Wow.
So be on the lookout. We look forward to coming back to talk to you about the
exciting.
next one that we do. We definitely want to say congratulations to our winners again.
Yes.
We hope that they'll participate in the next one.
Oh, they can come back.
Yeah, they get to
Okay,
come back.
okay.
So definitely be on the lookout for that information, and thank you again.
All right, stand up. Let me see your shirts real quick. Let me see you all three. Let me see your shirts. Spelling Bee competition. All right. Woo! All right, all right, all right. Look, there you have it. Another amazing and energy-filled show.
Yes.
Everything from women in aviation, black women in aviation, to the amazing kids that we have here that can spell everything under the sun. Love it.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
We'll see you tomorrow. Good Morning Wilmington. It's your main man, Big Ive.
And Vincenza, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you follow on all social media platforms and continue the conversation that we always like to have here. Continue to inspire, continue to make a difference, and do good.
All right. Good Morning Wilmington.